I guess that links to sort of like your underlying motivation and why we're working in this space.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people that work in climate tech, whether you're investors, you're entrepreneurs, you're in policy making and whatnot, there's an underlying motivation beyond just kind of like thinking of it as a job. Like you're doing this because you're like me, like I'm a lover of the outdoors and the nature. I spent my weekends, as often as I can eating outside. If it's snowing, I'm skiing. If it's raining, I'm still hiking.
Yeah,
But if it's sunny, I go out there to kayak. I love the nature truly so much that it becomes a part of me. So when I think about what I like to, do as my job or the marks I want to leave in the world is to be able to maintain that, really protect that. And I think, for me, like coming from Bangkok too, and now living in Canada where the nature is so abundant, right? We have the forest, it's green, there's trees inside the cities, not like in Bangkok where it's mostly the concrete jungle. And, for me, like I have so much appreciation of nature, so much so that like I would love to see in the future where, we can really truly coexist with the nature and protecting it. And I think this is the first time in the history, the first part of my career, I always say that it's almost like the opposite side of the spectrum of what I'm doing now, which is investing and being in finance. The first half of my career was really like, right? Social enterprise, I was at the UN. So it's really about almost like the nonprofit side of things. And then when I shifted to Canada, being in investing and obviously thinking about investment for returns being such a big part of that, it seemed like almost like the opposite spectrum of things. But I think this is the first time in the history where the two ends are meeting and it's aligning.
Yeah.
So preserving nature, protecting the nature, or combating climate change or preventing climate change from accelerating and making money, being in investments are like the same topics.
Yeah.
And so this is where I feel like, my hobbies and my desire, what I love are just almost like aligning with what I'm doing. That's why like for us, being a venture capitalist is freaking hard.
Yeah.
It's so difficult.
Absolutely.
But
we should have done crypto.
I know.
No, and this is today, like we're just having this guy, we're having lunch together and the guy's like meeting us and it's like, what's your motivation?
Yeah.
And I mean, this is our motivation. This is how we get motivated, right? It is not about just being a VC. It is not just about whatever money making stuff, but it is because today, those two paths of protecting the nature and technology innovation are actually joining together. Mm-hmm. And this is why it's so exciting coming from tech, like a guy like me, but also a lot of people in the world are tech people and they start to see that conversion, right, of these two things. And I think it's not a motivation that should be ignored because a lot of people today are feeling this, right? They're feeling wrong when these are not connected. Mm-hmm. They're feeling wrong where they're making money on a way that is really destructing either the planet or either the society. Mm-hmm. Right? There's so many businesses in tech that are actually very negative for people's emotion, for how people behave to each other, etc. And so that disconnect is being felt. And that's why our generation have this mind virus, right? This symptom, right? Which is like depression, suicide, etc. But when you start to work in a job that actually connects both back, reconnect, you feel like $1 million. Right? This is just like the type of feeling that you get when you're actually working on something that is making money, but also protecting the planet. And I really wish more people could access that. And for us, we found that way through venture capitalism, but maybe other will find it in other ways, right? But I think the key is reconnecting those. Mm-hmm. And I'm seeing this as a big trend.